Hi everyone, it's Angela here. Sorry, a few minutes late today. It was early last week and late today. Sorry about that. Hope I haven't kept you waiting. It's just been one of those nights, or one of those days, but nothing bad, just busy and trying to get things done. But looking forward to tonight because I'm going to be using this Impressions Abloom set. And this gorgeous paper, which is called Florals in Bloom. So it's just a little sneak peek of what I'm going to be using. As usual, I'm just trying to find myself on Facebook so I can make sure that it's all going according to plan. So just be, don't know why this does it. Hopefully I am. Yes, it says I'm live and someone's here, so that's good. At least someone's here. So say hi when you're here. It's always nice to know who's here. There's probably a lag. There's lots of computer work going on in our house at the moment. So that's okay. I'll worry about that in a minute. So yes, the Impressions Abloom. I'm going to be using some of the new in colours, which are here, which is gorgeous. But I didn't get the stamp pads yet, so I'm going to be using the markers. So it's a good way to show how you can use them without having the stamp pad. Sorry, I just realised I haven't put my sound down. That would be terrible as well. Gosh, it's really slow today. I'm not. I can kind of see it. Sorry, just until I can get that up and running. It's a little bit annoying. Maybe I'll go. Never mind, I won't worry about it. I'll just get going and then we can, if there are any comments, I can come back to them. So to start, what else did I want to tell you? Yeah, but behind the 8 ball because of that. So I might as well just get started and talk. So the new catalogue came live today, which is always exciting. So lots of new products that everyone can order, so that's a good thing. So I've got some of these. This one was an online one, so not out of the catalogue. So what I'm going to do is adhere this straight onto here. Normally I use a layering panel, but I just want a different look, so I'm just going to adhere that. And with the new catalogue today came a great joining offer. So if you've ever thought about joining Stampin' Up, it's an especially good time. I always say any time's a good time to join, but this month is especially good because there's extra. So for 189 New Zealand dollars, you get $361 worth of product. So that's not to be sneezed at. So if that's something you think you'd like to do and you live in Christchurch or in New Zealand, you'd like to be on my team, love to have you. Got a gorgeous team, lovely demonstrators, and everyone's always welcome. So that goes till, actually I didn't check the end date, but I think it's about the end of the month. Right, so I've just added that along there and I'm just going to trim it down. I'll just give it a couple of seconds to sit there because otherwise it won't work. Let's have another look to see if I can find myself. No, it's just like I'm not. It's weirdest thing. It's right. I can see myself from my other account, so it's just showing up on stories. That's weird. So hopefully it won't kick out. Dear me. There was a simpler way of doing this. Never mind. Right. Oh, I finally got here. Yay. Oh, hi Chris. Hi Lucia. Thank you for coming along. Right, good to go now. I can relax. Now I can see the comments. I hate not being able to see the comments. Right, so now that's given time to adhere, I'll just run these scissors along here. That's a little bit over, but that's probably is okay. So I'll just leave that as that. And then, what am I going to do next? Oh, I've got these gorgeous dies. I used them last week from these ones here, from the Textured Notes dies. So this is the third to biggest one here. Sort of got a bamboo look to it. So I'll just bring in my die cutting machine and run that through. I did make the paper quite tight. So if you would like the free written tutorial with all the measurements, just sign up to my newsletter and you'll get them each week. I send out what I've done on my Facebook Live with all the, oops, it's a bit tight, it's not on an angle, with all the measurements and all the products. So if you'd like that. Yeah, there. So that's just gorgeous. I love a rectangle, and having this pattern on it just adds a little bit of something. So that's going to go on there. And then I'm going to do some stamping, which I've done for a while. I don't need much. So I'm going to bring in this, that's sort of the outline. That is the gives a bit more detail. So I'm just going to show you how to use with the Stampin' Up markers. So I'm just going to add the colour this way. This stamp pad is on, or the stamp pads are on their way. And they had an update with the cloud cover that they're having problems with. You can buy the re-inker and you can put it on a little stamping spot. Then they know that it doesn't react to the ink. So that's a wee way around it. So that one's on there. Then I'm going to put this one on over top. And I just want to stamp that off because I want a lighter image. Just add that on there. So sometimes you do get the lines when you've, but I'm not too worried because it is going over top of that. And then give it a bit of a huff. And then I want to line it up as best I can through the camera. There. And that looks pretty good to me. So that's the first one done. Get those out of the way. So that was with Strawberry Slush. And then the next one I'm using is, not that one, this one here, which is the Timid Tiger. And I'm using these two. So this is the detailed one here. Probably should have huffed on it. Yeah. And then probably want to work out which way these go before I do it. So I'm not faffing around. And then I'm just going to stamp that off. And then give it a good huff. And then that just sits over there. And that's one thing I like about using a stamp set a lot, apart from getting my money's worth out of it, but also you get to know the idiosyncrasies with your set. which way like they go round. It just gets easier. Now I'm going to use the cloud cover. This is this little one here. It's amazing how much you can get on one tiny little bit of paper. And then I was running out of blocks. So this one, just work out which way that goes on before I ink it up. That way. So I hope everyone's had a good day. It's been beautiful here. Not that I've seen much of it, just been busy chasing my tail, but that's all right. Tomorrow is a quieter day, so that should be good. Just stamp that off and stamp that on here. I think I did this one a couple of times because it was a bit light, but that's okay. So I might just do that again. I just don't want to do the full strength. So then it was a bit dark when I did it the first time. Right, that looks all right. So next I want to put the centres in, and I'm not, this is Daffodil Delight. I'm not using the in colour for this, which is the duckling one. I'm just going to use this, and I think this, I'm putting this on full strength. I think it can cope with that. There, and then there are two sizes, so this little one here, on there, and that one here. Oh yeah, nice day in Melbourne too. Oh, that's good. Yeah, the set, and the set is lovely. Isn't it, Chris? Love the cat. Oh, the ink pad's not working. I know. It hasn't happened since Purple Posy. So, it's been a while. It's funny how it doesn't show up immediately, but that's just how things go sometimes. I'm slightly changing up. Oh, I'm going to die cut these. Just do what I think I'm doing at the moment instead of getting ahead of myself. So they have different dies, and this one, I think with if you get the ink though, Chris, that'll be good because it will, you know, a bit of a way around it. Now I'm not sure if I can do all three of these at once. I'll give it a go. Try and be careful. Go there. Yep. It's just the way you hold your mouth, isn't it? Pop that on and run that through. Oh, you will do that, yeah. Demonstrators do have an opportunity to get them, to get the, you know, oh, that did move, did it? Oh, it's just a wee bit funny, that one. So I'm not sure if I will or not. What do we think of that? That's a bit odd the way I'll hide that. I won't notice. So, oh, actually I want to cut some, I might as well bring that back in and just do some leaves. So it's got this great leaf one here, and those two, it's got some others as well, but these are the ones I'm using tonight. I want to say too, you know, with these, I haven't noticed that they've been deleted, but you know, they're talking about deleting the Facebook videos. I've been downloading them to YouTube, so they're all there if you want to get them, watch them again. Right. Take those off. I love anything with leaves in it. They always just make a great addition to any card. Yeah, be careful. And then on the original card, I actually put the thanks. I stamped it and embossed it and fussy cut it. But actually, then I had a second thought, and well, after you know, hindsight's a wonderful thing. I thought, oh, I can just stamp it onto there. So that's what I'm going to do. Bit of that. Got thanks here and hope that I might just do a wee test run to make sure it's straight. There's nothing worse than if it's not straight. So what I tend to do just to check that it's straight, so I've got it on my block and get like a really pale coloured ink pad, one that's a bit neutral. Line it up how I would line it on the bottom of the card. And it's not straight, so I'll just, because of course it didn't matter when I was doing it on, when I was going to be fussy cutting it. No, still not straight. Probably made it worse. Oh dear. Oh, that looks pretty good. So I'll just stamp that off a bit. This is probably why my Versamark gets so dirty. And then I've got that, bring that back in. And then just going to put that, stamp that. Oops, does help if it's up the right way. And I want to put it, line that up here, line that in there a bit. And then, let's see. I feel like, who's that guy, that comedian who used to do things and everything would go wrong? I feel like a bit like him today. If you can remember who he, oh, Mr. Bean, that's her. Oh, practice makes perfect, it does. Oh, yeah, sometimes I do that, Chris, too. I just think when using that smaller block, it's not always satisfactory. I probably should have used a bigger block, but it's a good idea. And that looks good, just tucked away there in the corner. Get rid of all this rubbish. Oh, that's another thing I was going to tell you too. I've got a list of things to tell you. I've joined, and I probably told you about this last week, but I've joined, it's called the Global Ink Collective, and we are 12 current and past Stampin' Up artisan design team members, and we're doing tutorial. So anybody who orders through me in the month of May, $50 plus order, gets the tutorial bundle that just came out. So yeah, gorgeous, lots of gorgeous projects, and it's using the beautiful gallery. Let me see, I really am. I thought I was doing so well. I was so prepared. Oh dear. Let me find it. This one here, the beautiful gallery suite. So we can use the stamps, dies, anything. So there's a real collection of projects in there. So if you'd like that free, yeah, send that out to everyone at the end of the month. And need to start working on this month's now, or for next month. But yeah, great, lovely group of women creating projects for you. So right, so just tie that round there. I've done it twice. Tie bow, and that's a bit lean down that end. I have to jiggle and pokery that around a bit. Try that again. Just want it to cross over. I kind of like when that just crosses over slightly. Okay. And I won't be here next week. Oh, actually, I'll look. I don't know if I can come another night. I'll see. It's my birthday. It's okay, nothing on TV. That's good. It's my birthday next week, so I will be having dinner, so I won't be here. So I will miss you, but I will. Yeah, I'll see if I can do another day, but if not, it'll be the following week. Right, that's about where I want it. Right. Now I'm going to put that on here now. I can't remember what order I put things on my tutorial, but it gets the same result. Just add some dimensionals to there, get those nice and spaced out and even. I've been watching a couple of good things on TV. One's called The Sixth Commandment, I think. Haven't quite finished that. Watching that with my mum when she comes on a Wednesday. I'm just going to butt that up. And then I've just watched Toxic Town on Netflix. And my daughter and I are watching The Four Seasons, I think it is. It's got Steve Cottrell in it and Tina Fey. So that's quite, you know, just light and funny. So that's quite fun to watch that. Sounds like I'm a TV addict, doesn't it? But not too much. Just watch with my daughter and my husband when the day is over. Right, so I'm just going to pop those on there, and I'm going to start with the big one first. And I want that to sort of poke over to the side a bit. Not too much, just a little bit. And this one here, I want that to go out there, I think. Sort of spread it around, get it to go as far as it will without. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was. Is that the Toxic Town you're talking about? That was really good. Right, chuck that in there. And then what I'm going to do is these ones here. What I did is I actually pulled that off and pulled that one off. And then what I do is put them take both sides, take that top layer off the dimensional. I'm going to put it on here, and then that one I'm going to tuck in here. This one, tuck that in there. Actually, I think I had two going the same way before. So right, just tuck that one. Doesn't really matter. Just make things work. And then this one can go down here like that. Then these ones I want to come up out here, and that I wanted them to be a bit closer, so I'm just going to put that so it's hanging over the edge, and I'm going to tuck them under. It'll all look all right in the end, because you can't see what's going on underneath, but you just want to tuck them in here. So I just want to get sort of spread these three. It's nice to have three. Oh, the Sixth Commandment, yeah. Oh, the sixth, yeah, I haven't finished watching it yet. I've got two more to go. I think 2 more. I know, especially when you hear these things are based on true stories, it's quite scary. Going out there in this final one. And here. From that. Tuck that in. That's why I keep the, oh, that looks a bit weird actually. Oh dear. Probably want it down a bit lower. I'll just break that bit off. It looked a bit too, looked like feathers sticking out of something. Change the length. Oh, that's better. I think that's all right. It will be fine. Right, so lastly, what do I want to do? Oh, I've got these. These are gorgeous. These are the Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink gems. So, I thought they looked cute. And of course went with this. So I want one of the dark ones here, and I'm going to pop that right up the top there with one of the little ones. And down here, I'm just going to tuck that in there. And that is the card made. So that was, so I'm bringing my one I made, which is exactly the same, except I must have done 2 the same, but that's okay. So I think this is a layout that you could use with any DSP in any floral arrangement, and it's quite good to have some sort of basic layouts that you can use for different things, because I was talking to a friend who's a fellow demonstrator, and I said to her, sometimes I get a bit stuck, and she said, well, just case yourself. And I thought, oh, that's a really good idea. So this was a layout I'd done with some other florals, I think back when we did the pansies in different DSP, but you know, nice to have a little bit different from what I normally do. So there you have it. So thank you. I'm glad you both liked it. Thank you. And yes, it was good catching up, Lucia. You know, it was really nice. So thanks everyone for watching. If you make anything, tag me if you recreate this. I'd love to see what you've done, especially if you change up the DSP or anything. It's always good to get some other ideas. So have a great week, and hopefully, oh, thanks Rachel, nice to see you last night too. I won't be here next week, but I will, well, won't be here on Tuesday. I'll try and come in another day if I can. Otherwise, I'll see you the following Tuesday. So have a great week or two, and take care everyone. Thanks. Bye.